good.
You should do them like this.
Don't touch my ships, Casey.
All right, great modeling. Okay, so when we simplify it, we get what?
One hexagon to 2 trapezoids.
Good. So that equals 1/2.
Yep.
All right. Last. Oh, we made this little
Got a
palm
little
tree.
shape, but
Palm tree.
Yeah.
it is pretty fancy. But
White rhombus. So how many white do we have?
there were 5 of those.
And how many blue?
There were 10 of those.
I'm not even showing it. Okay, good.
So,
How would you model simplifying this?
well, much like this, into little rocket ships.
Aww.
Each ready for blast off to a smaller number once simplified. Like so. And this one is in the back. Hold on. I would do it much like that if I were to simplify.
Looks great. So if we simplified it, we would get 1
To 2.
1 to 2, 1/2, right?
Right.
Good. All right, let me set this back over here. All right, let's go over the last few answers, then we'll start the second half of the worksheet. Okay, so next we were comparing triangles to total number of shapes. How many triangles did we say we had earlier? 12.
There are 12 of those.
12. And then total shapes. How do we figure out total shapes?
You count
Add
them.
them.
Do we add the triangles?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it's a shape. And it's the total amount of shapes, right?
Yes.
That's 12 to, what did you guys say?
I got 49.
There were 49 in total.
Perfect. All right, let's go on to question 5. If we're comparing rhombi to squares, note that it didn't say rhombus, it said rhombi.
All of them.
What do you think that's the difference? Okay. We had
Well-
2 different ones, didn't we? We had a white and a blue.
Combining them all together.
Perfect. And so we got what?
15.
to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Number 6. What is the ratio of hexagons to squares? And y'all told me that was what?
6 to
We have 4 squares. Yep.
6 to 4.
And then suppose I have a total of 12 hexagons. So if we went up by a factor of 12, or no, we said, suppose I have 12 hexagons. So we went up by 2. So we would have what? So 6 times 2 would give me 12. So how would 4, if we went up by, increased by a factor of 2? 8. So then it would be 12 to 8. Yes. Good. Alright. Okay, 7. Find the ratio of squares to trapezoids. And what did you get first? We got what?
4 to 12.
12. And then it says, if I have 24 trapezoids, how many squares should I have? And what'd you get?
24 to 17.
70 what?
I mean 72.
Uh-huh. And what was our increase factor? What did we increase by? How did 4 get to the 24?
We increased it by 6.
We increased it by 6. So 12 times 6 gave us the 72. So we have a ton of shapes here, but that's the biggest thing was you being able to break it up and being able to simplify it for each one for you to see that. But when you get to larger numbers, sometimes we want to step away from using the modeling and then start algebraically doing it. Okay, and last but not least, find the ratio of triangles to total number of shapes. So what was that? We got
12 to
triangles.
49.
Okay, 12 to 49. And if Ms. Daltrey needs a total of 147 shapes,
Wow.
so we went up by 147. So we're comparing total shapes, right? So let me write this on the board so we don't get confused. So we had 12 to 49. Don't put it on this one. It's our poster for tomorrow. Casey, can you get me a piece of tape, please? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And if we went 12 to 49, and we said, okay, so what did the 12 represent? What?
That is the triangles.
And then the 24 represented
The 49.
The 49 is the total number of shapes.
Shapes.
okay? And now what are we comparing? To the total.
If Miss Doctor needs to have totaled 147 shapes.
So what a-
triangles would she need?
So how many triangles will we need? So where would my question mark go? Numerator or the denominator?
Numerator.
Okay. And what would whoa, sorry. What would go in the denominator?
147.
Alright. So it took y'all quite a bit to figure out how it got from 49 to 147. And what did it increase by? Increase
3.
by a factor of what? 3.
It helps so much to see it.
I
Perfect.
do appreciate a visual.
So if we increase 12 by a factor of 3, what do we get?
36.
36. Good. So we increased it, our triangles would be 36. Alright. Now, on the bottom, you're going to use the pattern box as a unit of measure. So the triangle is going to be 1. So build another shape that has a ratio equal to each ratio shown below. So you have one ratio, and then you're creating another ratio that would be equal to it. So we'll spend about 10 minutes, probably max on this. It shouldn't take too long to complete this one. And you can model it with your shapes for me.